destiny is not just a one-time thing. It is a process. You must start somewhere in wherever you are. The moment you discover the purpose in your life, there will be setbacks. At the end of it all, the path will be straight for you. And finally, you enjoy. Yes. What is this destiny and purpose? Hii kitu imetuchanganya sana ladies. Let's continue discovering it together. Kwa sababu si tunafikirianga tu, tulifika tu. Tuko kwa biashara, tuko kwa familia. Hey, I have a good car. Hey, I have a good house. Mimi nilifika tu. That's what I was inspiring to have in life. But let me ask you, ladies, and when I talk of ladies, even single ladies, young ladies, even if you're not married, you still have a life to live. Never cheat yourself. Because I'm not married, I don't have a destiny. You do. And you must work to fulfill it, to make sure that all other things don't come along and hinder you and make you not to become that what you are created to become. What does it involve to becoming that destiny woman, becoming that destiny young girl, even those teenagers? What does it involve? By the way, number one, you must have a purpose. If you get to that business, if you get to that marriage, if you get to that life that you think about, and you don't have a purpose, what happens? You just stay there and say, mimi nilifika. But that was not the intention that you are created for. You as a woman, wherever you are, being in that marriage, you must ask yourself, why am I here? Because when God created all of us and he formed us, imagine, in our mother's wombs, he knew that we had a purpose. But by the way, what happened? That these days, we are living for the sake of living. Whatever comes on my way, I'm okay. Think of me. What if I just got married and I'm just there? Could I be speaking to you? Imagine, no. But the moment you discover the purpose that you are created for, you start working and going through that purpose, and you become that great woman, that great lady. I want you to understand that destiny is not just a one-time thing. It is a process. You must start somewhere. It is a journey, and you must walk it through. And in a journey, there are setbacks. There will be challenges. Does it mean because I have discovered my destiny, I have discovered my purpose, and setbacks come my way, am I going to quit? Imagine, are you going to quit? Ask yourself, are you going to quit? Are you going to say, sasa wacha nikafunge? Hapana. You must continue doing it. You must continue walking because it is a process. It is a journey. Hey, ladies, I was thinking about this. Even if he's a man, I think it's good we think about him together. His name was Joseph. He received a dream when he was 17 years. Hey, what happened to this man? Wacha betrayals. Hey, betrayals. Hey, wacha temptations. Hey, wacha kurushwa jera. And imagine, God had already spoken to him that you become that leader. You lead your family. You become a leader in your family. But it was not easy. For him to become that prime minister, it was a journey. Because destiny is a journey for you to become. Because God is not concerned of you to become, but the kind of a person, when you get that position, when you get that family, as you are raising up children, what kind of a mother? That's the concern that God has. And that was the concern he had for Joseph. What if he received the leadership at the age of 17? What could have happened? Think of that. So, for you to get that one, or for you to get the capacity to be able to hold. It is a journey. And in a journey, being a process, majaribu ni mengi, utaachwa, utakuta hata hakuna kitu inaendelea and you feel like it's the time. But imagine Joseph never gave up. At the age of 30, let's count together. Imagine 17 plus 30 plus 13. Those are 30 years. Meaning, Joseph waited for 13 years. But being a journey, imagine being a journey, it was not easy. So, in wherever you are, the moment you discover the purpose in your life, there will be setbacks. By the way, utakuta hata umefungiwa nyumba. Utakuta ama instead of you to be promoted, you are being demoted. And you're asking yourself, by the way, why is all this happening? Maybe it is happening to mold you. And the way to mold you is to demote you so that you can become that greater CEO. So the thing here is, you must ask yourself, why am I here? Because the moment you discover the reason why you are where you are, why you are placed in that marriage, in that job, in wherever you are, when you know it is with a purpose, then you continue with the journey, no matter what. Ladies, as you discover now, see, you are positioned. You must be positioned. And I said, you must be somewhere. You know, sometimes unajiganganya, unasema, wacha nikae hapa. So, si mambo itanikuta tu. Wewe, be somewhere, do something. Start somewhere. If it is a business, do something. Don't despise the humble beginnings. Because the moment you despise humble beginnings, you are waiting to be up. By the way, do you know wale watu wako juu? Hawakuanza juu, walianza mahali. So mimi kama a lady, a young lady, or a woman, a married or a single lady, lazima nianze mahali. And starting somewhere means that you are somewhere doing something. It is in that somewhere doing something. By the way, hapa tunapelekana vizuri. It is in that somewhere doing something, that's where you be able to be lifted. Can you imagine of Esther? She said, maybe she was told by Mordecai, you are not there to be a queen. Uende tu ukiringaringa hapo. By the way, on yangu, it's not the Bible. Uende tu ukiringaringa hapo, unajionyesha vile uko mrembo. You are there with a purpose. And so Esther, we are not going to die. The Jewish people, haki hatutakufa. Ukiwa hapo, you must do something. And that's when Esther discovered, oh, I was not here just to become a queen. To enjoy the privilege of me becoming a queen. I was here for a purpose. And the purpose was to save her people. This is what I'm saying. Ladies, where you are, you are with a reason. Discover that reason. And when you discover that reason, it is in the process that you'll be able to fulfill that purpose that God created you for. And you see, when we talk of purpose, sometimes there is a lot of uncertainties. You are not aware. You don't know what to do. Haujui itaanzia wapi. Don't wait for clarity. By the way, destiny is all about faith. Take a step. Do it. Don't wait for me to tell you, by the way, ukienda pale, hii itafanyika. Usijui, the clarity will limit you. But faith, you'll be able to explore greater things, wonderful things, that at the end of it all, you are going to enjoy. And that's what happened to this girl that I love so much. This young girl, Esther. The moment she discovered through her cousin Mordecai, that is the moment she declared. Imagine fasting, because Mordecai told her, if we die, even you are going to die because you are also Jewish. But what happened? She declared fasting for 3 days. And she was able to go and approach the king. And the moment she approached the king, hey, you can imagine a queen. Her request was heard and her people were saved. So where you are, don't despise that humble beginning. Don't keep asking yourself, na kwa nini natendeka hivi, na kwa nini nafanyika hivi, na mimi nilikuwa najua, ni step to 8, I'm waiting for only good things for me to enjoy. By the way, destiny, setbacks will come your way. Challenges will come your way. Obstacles will come your way. But, ladies, are we going to quit? Na tuenda tukisema tulishindwa, sisi hatujui kushindwa ni nini. We are going to continue with the journey till we get to that purpose that God created us for. Till you make sure that child become an influencer in the world. Till you make sure that business is known. It is flying. So don't cross it and say, hii biashara haifanyi, sasa nitaifunga. The moment you discover and know that this is what I was created for, this is my line. The challenge is when you don't know your lane, you don't know your line, you keep jumping from one place to another. Lakini ukijua line yako, msichana wangu, wacha nikwambie, mambo itakuwa swali. At the end of it all, the path will be straight for you. And finally you enjoy. And you become that great woman, that great girl that you always desire and hope and believe to become. And I believe, ladies, we are helping one another. So don't sit there and say, kwani ni mimi tu, kwani siendeleagi? My friend, it is a journey. Start doing something, do something, believe that you are there with a purpose. You are positioned there for a reason. And that reason, as you continue that journey, you will discover it slowly by slowly. Because destiny is not a rival. Never mistake that and say that umefika. By the way, hujafika. Keep doing it. Having a good job, by the way, haujafika. Are you doing it with the alignment in the will of God? Because here ladies, hatutaki kupotelea katikati, ati kazi yetu tu ni kulea, kazi yangu tu ni kukaa, kazi yangu tu ni kuosha nyumba, kazi yangu tu ni kuosha mitungi, kazi yangu sijui ni kudate one man to another. Date with a purpose, my friend. Date ukijiuliza at the end of it all, hey, what is going to come out of this? Hii kazi, what is going to come out of this? Sio kukaa hapo ukisema, I'm dating a man with those cars, those big cars. My friend, wewe, jielewe mami, hata wewe you can drive yours. You can become that lady, that you can feed that family and say, hey, I am that woman who can stand with others. Sio kugojaga tu hapo, unapiga tu makelele, unazeeka, look at me the way I am. Do you know how old I am? What if I didn't discover my purpose? Unajua ningekuwa tu pale and the children are growing. Then after that, I go back and start bearing more. No, I refuse. I must be that woman who is living her purpose and who is fulfilling the destiny that I was created for. Do you get that, ladies? So continue working to become that woman that God created you to become. Tuko sawa?